What is up, my dudes? We got the Corporate Esports Association Dota 2 Spring 2019 tournament going on. We've got Prime Courier representing Amazon and Bane and Mirana Ganks representing Microsoft. And this is the semi-finals. It's going to be a best of 3. And I've got a co-caster today. Fruitcake's back in the house.
Hello guys, I'm Fruitcake. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Well,
so what did you say happened last time these two played each other?
So Prime Courier got cheesed out by a last pick Husker, I think it was. But they're gonna open with Crystal Maiden. This draft is actually flying by incredibly fast. These bans were so fast. Prime Courier with a first pick Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, what do you're an expert on Crystal Maiden, so tell us how you think about this first pick.
I think she's not that good at the start of the draft. She has a lot of weaknesses in the laning phase. If you see Crystal Maiden, you can pick like a really strong offlaner and just completely bully her out. Like any support will be able to bully her out. It also kind of reveals Prime Courier's strategy early on. They want to pick a lot of like strong laning heroes and try to win the lanes through the extra mana regen you get with Crystal Maiden. And Bane and Mirana Ganks gonna open with Oracle and Bane. I think Oracle, he got nerfed a lot in this patch, but still I guess a strong pick for Bane and Mirana Ganks. I guess they've done really well with it in the past.
Yeah, so Bane is one of their signature heroes, of course.
As the name would suggest.
We'll see if they pick Mirana next.
I mean, they also picked Bane 4 times in the 11 games they've played, so he's definitely a signature hero. But it's interesting because these two heroes are usually 5 position heroes, so who's going to be the 4 here? Not really sure. Maybe Bane would be better off getting the farm. He can get a faster Aether Lens.
It's hard to say. I think both heroes don't need that much farm. Maybe Oracle can also be a 4. If Oracle gets a vessel or a mech, it could be very powerful.
Oh yeah, maybe just rush and earn and let the Bane buy the wards. And Prime Courier with Nature's Prophet, which is also very interesting, because most of the pros play NP in 5 position. But I don't think I've seen one of those yet. My team was kind of toying around with the idea a bit, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, I think Bane has been nerfed a lot, so it's nowhere near as good as it was.
Nature's Prophet as well, his treants got nerfed pretty hard in the early levels. Yeah. They used to be like full strength every level, but now they also scale in damage.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Nature's Prophet used to be a very good support and offlaner, but now his lane presence is much weaker because of the Prophet just trend.
Yeah, but although like I think we've been seeing a lot of Chinese teams run him still in the 3 position, so that's probably going to be the case from Prime Courier. But like he's not really a hero who like fits the Crystal Maiden lineup. Like I guess the mana regen is nice, he can always spam treants, but you usually don't run out of mana anyway on Nature's Prophet.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, so with Nature's Prophet, a cool thing you can do is to TP back to base and then use your teleport spell to bring your items with you.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like there's no need for this Crystal Maiden here. And she's gonna face her first opposition here, the PA. 1 dagger can kill her in the late game.
Only 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But this is a pretty rough matchup for PA until she gets BKB though. Because the disarm from the Frostbite, you get the 20 armor during Freezing Field as well. So PA might struggle a little bit, but there's already Bane with 2 ways to cancel the Crystal Maiden ulti.
Yeah, there's 2 so far, and if he ever gets the Basher, it's gonna be rough. Oh, Magic.
He is another one of my specialty heroes, but I think Oga is not in the best place right now. His skills feel a little bit underwhelming. It's probably gonna be 4 position. He's gonna rush a Midas and try and build some utility items for his team.
10 seconds to pick.
But I could also see Crystal Maiden like getting a lot of farm, right?
Yeah, Crystal Maiden could be a good position 4. I think that hero does need some farm, otherwise it's just way too squishy and it's not gonna be able to get that many spells off.
Ooh,
Ogre
Underlord.
on the other hand.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Prime Courier, if anything, their supports don't really do a whole lot of damage. I mean, Oracle and
No.
Bane. Oracle does a lot of damage in like the early mid game, but Bane just doesn't really do damage. Full stop. She.
I mean, they still do more damage than
Then the CM and
Prime
Ogre.
and
seconds remaining.
Underlord does a lot of damage compared to Nature's Prophet, I think, for the most part of this game. And also, because of this Ogre pick, we're now pretty sure that the Nature's Prophet is going to be an offlane.
What?
Or
Oh,
not.
Okay, this is also very crazy.
So, is this a core CM? Or maybe a core Ogre?
Yeah, like an offlane Ogre, that could be the case. But then where would Nature's Prophet go?
What is going on?
I think I've seen him mid a few times
10 seconds.
recently.
5 seconds. Hurry.
Sorry,
hurry.
see what? CM?
No, Nature's Prophet.
Oh, Nature's I don't know. I don't think that's I don't think that's good.
Yeah, I'm not sold either on it, but I mean Seb runs Winter Wyvern in offlane sometimes. That's also not very good.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's not great. So I can see a core Ogre happening here just because of the Midas build. It's pretty memey. I don't think it's good. But I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't. So the combo there is if you build Midas and you can multicast off of the Midas. And
Yeah, and
get
they're
a
gonna
lot of
finish with Drow Ranger. This is a pretty lopsided lineup. I have a lot of concerns. They don't have a lot of catch. I guess Ogre could be the 5 position, the off lane, and then build like the tanky items like Guardian Greaves or like Crimson Guard.
Yeah, I
Only
feel like
10
this
seconds.
Ogre probably has to be the core here. The
I think so too.
the other ones don't seem too great to me.
But I think DTR so far probably aren't going to be... maybe the Underlord, but the other 3 heroes are going to die pretty quickly to the Drow. The marksmanship still goes through evasion, and PA is majority base armor. She picks up phase boots, but usually not many armor items afterward.
Yeah, I think Drow is just good generally against high armor heroes like PA, like any agility to carry. So it's a pretty good pick, I think.
Yeah.
And also, a range carry is less likely to be disarmed by the Oracle.
Yeah, but now that the
other hand,
only
like-
person on the front line for their team is the Ogre, and Ogre's not really... He's tanky in the early game, but he doesn't... maybe. I mean, I guess you can build like Underlord style items.
Yeah,
They're gonna
I'm
finish
not
with
really sure.
Sniper.
I think Sniper is a good pick here, just because.
Yeah,
there's
he
no
like
front
outranges
line on
everyone here,
Sniper
right?
here.
No one, like
Yeah.
they have no catch either. They're not gonna be able to get on top of the Sniper.
Yeah, unless they get a blink on.
Is it gonna be a mid-winter Wyvern? Cakes is normally the mid player for Prime
it?
Courier, and Dexter is usually the offlane player.
Okay, this is cool. This is cool.
Okay, so
actually. I can get behind it.
what are we gonna see from Winter Wyvern here? The Ags first? That can't be
So-
good, right?
I don't know, but I mean, I could see the ultimate being dropped on Sniper, and then Sniper just get owned by the PA.
But the PA should not be close to the Sniper at all.
You know, if it's a core Winter Wyvern, you could have like all the items, right? Just get a blink, and then
Maybe he's just gonna go for like a glass cannon build and just rely on having a ton of bonus range from the Arctic Burn. But let's introduce the teams. On the side of Amazon Prime Courier, we've got Kid Wonderful on the Nature's Prophet, Jerky on the Crystal Maiden, Dextro on the Ogre Magi, Cakes on the mid-winter wyvern, and Lieutenant Dan on the Drow Ranger. The side of Microsoft, Bane, and Mirana Ganks, we have THC on the Oracle, the Morris on the Underlord, Figleaf on Bane, it was all yellow on the Sniper, and Ultra Magnus on the PA. So, I think we're already seeing the lane shape out. It's going to be a Core Ogre Magi and a 4-position Nature's Prophet. I like that he picked up Blightstone first.
What does Scepter do on this hero?
On Ogre? Or
Winter Wyvern.
it makes maybe they've changed it, but I'm pretty sure it makes Arctic Burn a toggleable skill.
Oh. Drains 30 mana per second. Removes limit on number of attacks per target. That's cool.
Oh, actually, that sounds really good.
Yeah, so it becomes a super long range cannon.
This is it. Like, this is clearly the play. She's gonna have just as much range as the Sniper, if not more. 575 bonus attack range, so she'll have 900 attack range. No, 1000 attack range.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna try and outrange the Sniper. Lieutenant Dan goes down in the meantime. Full duration Fortunes, and CM also gonna go down here as well.
Ouch, that's not great.
Yeah,
this is why you gotta be careful. But this also means that Sniper does not get any block, and this Wyvern might get to a pretty good start in the early game.
Yeah, but his attack range is pretty small for a ranged hero. I'm worried about this bot lane, to be honest. Drow and Crystal Maiden, this is such a pitiful lane. They're both so weak.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I would say against Bane, playing a range carry against Bane is not the worst. Bane's pretty short range himself. Seems like everyone's missing their last hits in mid. There's only one last hit on the table. And this wave is going to push in really aggressively for Sniper now, which means the Cakes has a slight laning advantage here.
Last hit? No, he doesn't get it. Meanwhile, wait, is this Prophet a Core Prophet? He's getting last hits.
Oh, okay.
So the support Ogre and a Core Prophet, I think.
That seems a little bit more traditional, for sure. But now I'm worried that, like, who's gonna frontline for them? If this is support, instantly purge off the Ignite with a Fortune's End. That was pretty slick.
Done.
I mean, who's gonna buy the... Like, who's gonna help them tank? Certainly not gonna be the Ogre.
That is a good question. Oh, so many denies. Prophet in trouble.
Oh, yep. Yeah, he's getting jumped on. Might go down here. One more dagger will finish him off. Yeah. I don't think they're going to be able to kill Ogre here. He's just doing Ogre things. But he's out of mana. He's got one mango left.
Yeah, Ogre was trying to pull, I think, and that didn't work out too well.
But THC still has a ton of mangoes left, so the next Ignite comes out, it's just going to get instantly purged off. And then Ogre's not going to be very useful for the rest of this laning phase. He needs to figure out a way to get more mana right now.
He can probably just like cast one more Ignite and try to go Suicide off of a tier 2.
He's got to take a long time. He's got 8 armor and 700 HP.
That is true. Or just do this.
And just run at them.
Yeah.
So, 2 points in the Splinter Blast. We'll probably just see no points in the Cold Embrace early on for Cakes. Who's actually doing pretty well in last hits, considering the smaller attack range, the the much slower attack projectile.
Yeah, but Splinter Blast is a very good spell.
It's pretty good.
And,
there you go. Picks up the range creep as well.
Yeah.
So, other than that first blood there, bit of a snooze fest so far. Guess the Crystal Maiden aura will help Winter Wyvern spam out the Splinter Blast here.
That's true. That's a legit combo.
Let's see if CEA wants to put her next point in the aura. I found recently that, like, I used to always go like 3-1-1 on CM, but it's just not viable anymore. The increased mana cost of Crystal Nova at the early levels means like you just don't have mana if you don't pick up the second point in the aura.
I think at this stage, CM is probably the most valuable when she's just sitting there and not dying.
I mean, Drow as
Like
well,
preventing-
right? The double global aura strategy. Here we go.
Yeah. Very legit.
I mean, I suppose it's resolving some of Ogre's mana issues. He hasn't had to leave yet. But Cake's falling really low here. He's gonna waddle his way to this DD rune, but the bottle isn't on him yet. He's finally gets the bottle, but should pick up the rune now. Otherwise, he's gonna have to give it to Sniper.
Yep.
So
Sniper having a slight lead now.
3 points in Shrapnel, and it's really hard for the Winter Wyvern to approach the lane now. I'm kind of hoping Winter Wyvern puts his 3rd point in the Arctic Burn so he can get the reduced cooldown, because he needs to be able to use the Arctic Burn to farm while the Shrapnel is down. So you want the cooldowns to match a little bit. It's kind of the case already, it's the 30-second cooldown. He does put the 3rd point in Arctic Burn. But this Shrapnel is doing so much damage here. 5-minute bounty runes. It's gonna be 3 bounty runes for Prime Courier.
Is it? I thought it's 2-2. Oh no, did CM get a rune?
Yeah, CM managed to get hers.
Oh wow.
So it's a level 3. But she has money for boots if she wants to walk her way over to the side shop. Puts the 2nd point in the aura. I think that's probably the best play right now. Bane in a little bit of trouble. He might actually go down here. Crystal Nova as well. So Bane will go down. And CM pops the mango. They're not going to be able to kill this Underlord. No way. He's got a salve as well.
I did not expect them to be doing this well.
They have 2 points in the frost arrows instead of putting the 2nd point in the 4th point in gust. So the the 1st point in frost arrows is garbage. The 2nd point is like where you can actually make things happen. And a nice rotation from the ogre finishes off the sniper.
Wow.
So phase boost on the Winter Wyvern. I think this is in line with this like long range turret build.
Nice sprout.
Oh yeah. So he's still getting jumped, but it looks like he's going to be okay. And Oracle has decided not to put any points into the Fate's Edict. I guess he doesn't really care too much.
I like it.
He just wants to put the pressure on NP, and NP. I mean, these Oracle combos do what 500 damage, 2 points in the Fortune's End, so 530 damage. So this Nature's Prophet needs to be a little bit careful, especially with
that purge. So the THC purged off the ignite, and the 30 didn't even get cancelled. So that's really cool.
That's very fast.
But then he tried to TP somewhere, but then cancelled it, so he wasted a TP. So
yeah, he still has this clarity running. And 3 points in the Crystal Maiden. I don't like this at all. I think this is like you're asking to be useless.
Look at the mana on Radiant side. They have so much mana now. They just spam everything. So
they don't really have
Ogre,
much
do you
to
like
spam.
this Max Fire Blast build?
I don't like the Max Fire Blast build either. I think if you're gonna play aggressive, you should Max Ignite. But I think Max Fire Blast can work if you're the offlaner, because you're like gonna get more points in multicast faster.
Wow, they're doing this deny strategy, so you can Purifying Flames on a range creep, and then it'll get into deny range, and then you can just start denying it.
Oh yeah, but you need the 2 points in Purifying Flames at least. It's better with 3, isn't it? It's like kind of hard with 2. You have to use 2 Purifying Flames on the range creep.
Yeah, but it works still. So they've been doing it, and I just saw them deny a range creep.
It's the poor man's Enigma.
A lot of value. Yeah.
I mean,
think
they're at a clear level advantage here, right? Oh, actually, they're at the same level. Never mind.
Another reason why they are the ogre is maxing the fire blast instead of ignite is because of the
and I think that does make sense. He's probably seen that the ignite's been cancelled too many times. I can respect it.
Yeah, that makes sense a lot.
So Drow with no points in Gust, she doesn't. I didn't think Lieutenant Dan fears anything, and I mean, unless the PA comes. Oh, Sniper's getting dove. It looks like he's going to be okay here.
Yep. But that's 2 TPs forced. That's more farm time for the draw. Draw's rotating top.
She's coming.
I think they want to get a pick off on the
PA. She doesn't have Gust, so it could be pretty easy for her to just blink out of there if she gets caught out of position.
I think they want to get this tower.
They're gonna start with the marksmanship shots come through, but he blinks out, and
Nice
Ultra Magnus looks like he's gonna walk out of here. Fig Leaf in a little bit of trouble now. The Bloodblasted Ogre body blocking him, and the Streams come out as well.
Nice
and
block.
a nice kill, nice body blocks from Dextro. And the Bane almost gets the return kill. The Fortune's End will finish off the Ogre. So a little bit of revenge there for his falling comrade. But they're gonna get this tower at top, it looks like.
But bottom's also pushing in.
Bottom's pushing it, but it's just an Underlord. There's no siege creep either. Although he can stand at the CM by himself. There's not much the CM can do to scare this guy.
They can.
You got the
I think
top
they can
tower.
defend this tower.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
looks like
Bowden Tower's still alive. That's a pretty good rotation by the Radiant side. And now it's 10 seconds until Bounty Runes. Let's see. Winter Wyvern's gonna fight against this Underlord. Wow, 4-0-0 build for the Winter Wyvern here.
yeah, I mean, there's no point in going Cold Embrace if you're
out. What?
actually, so they get the rune up here. And Lieutenant Dan goes down to the PA, gets crit, and the Assassinate will finish off the Nature's Prophet as well.
So 3-for-1 runes, but
They lose
do
Drow
lose
and Nature's Prophet, so
people.
some big rotations. And I was going to comment that Drow didn't put any points in Gust. If she stayed at bot lane, she would have been pretty unkillable. They would have to commit the PA to get any kills on her, because the other heroes, they don't really have much catch either. The Fortune's End has a pretty long wind up. It's like, please, I'm ganking you, sir. And then Bane, he's pretty short range until he gets the Aether Lens. Yeah, gets
so the
level
Winter
6
Wyvern
now.
is gonna go for a Maelstrom here. I think that's a pretty common core build on this hero.
Yeah, I mean, he's just building like the regular deeps items that aren't stats, right? And
Oh,
Bane's Grip onto
Bane's
the Winter Wyvern. He's gonna get taken out here. A pretty easy pickup for Bane around a Ganks. Nice rotation from Fig
feel
Leaf
like-
there.
I feel like he saw them, right?
Yeah, he definitely
should've
saw
just
them. This
used
one
the,
in the mid for them. Definitely saw them.
He should have just used Arctic Burn and flew over the cliff. His positioning, I thought his positioning was
Yeah,
set up to do
the
that.
Bane literally just walked up to him. Enfeeble on the Nature's Prophet, but it's gonna
Another
have
Fortune's
a
End.
long duration Fortune's End thanks to the Enfeeble. And Kid Wonderful,
Prophet
he
in
might go
trouble.
down here, sprouts, but gets cut down instantly. And a slow and painful death for Kid Wonderful.
he's
Ogre
getting healed
blinks,
up.
TP's in. Actually, Kid Wonderful, he might
Healed
make it
up.
out of here. He has Sprout again in 1 second,
drum.
but he gets Brain Sap for his troubles. He buys back instantly. He can TP back into the fight. Bane's gonna go down in the meantime. Nature's Prophet, he's back in the fight. He sprouts the Underlord. A nice Winter's Curse on the Underlord will help them reposition, and they can go for the PA now. PA gets blown up by a multicast there, and the CM Crystal Nova. THG takes out the CM, but CM
Wow.
takes out the Underlord somehow in death. That's kind of weird. But Bane also bought back there, and he's gonna die back as well.
You've gone green, I see.
What a fight. So I think Cakes missed his Splinter Blast there on his own ulti. He didn't
Oh
do any
no,
damage.
Nature's Prophet, he wants
Sniper.
more. He's after the sniper. He's gonna get it. Cakes with a long range Arctic Burn snipe, and they're gonna get this
Wow.
tower as well. It looks like they've got 2 treants. They got 5 treants there, and that was a
That's
long
really good
fight.
for the Radiant.
Yeah, they're 2k
Meanwhile,
gold up
Drow
now.
is just top. Drow wasn't even in that fight.
Yeah, just providing the max level aura. Finally has a point in Gust, so PA can't really jump her anymore. It would be kind of difficult, although it's pretty easy for the marksmanship to get cancelled as well. She also only has 2 points in the thrust area, so it's not going to slow PA down that much.
So Winter Wyvern has a plus 60 damage talent.
Oh, here we go. Is the theory
Level
craft.
10.
This is the new meta. And you know, Cakes, he played a mid lane in a previous game and it completely dominated. So I can just expect him to play anything at this point.
Wait, sorry. Seems like we have a disconnect here from the Nature's Prophet. So we're gonna be waiting for them to come back. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. Like 60 damage on a regular like core would be insane. Imagine like if Death Prophet had a plus 60 damage.
Imagine
talent,
giving Sniper plus 60 damage, right? That's basically what's happening
mean,
here.
I mean, that's not comparable because that's an agi hero, but I'm talking like a int core having the same talent.
Yeah, I mean like Neko and DP, they've had their plus damage talents nerfed over the years.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe Winter Wyvern, here's the next one. And yeah, I remember in a previous game, Cakes, there was a Terrorblade on the enemy team, so he picked mid Lion, he got like 14 Finger of Death stacks, it was just one-shotting everyone.
Yeah,
it's crazy
so
to
I
watch.
guess he just likes to play out of the ordinary mid heroes.
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
is
we
cool,
look
I
at
like it.
Bane and Mirana Ganks lineup. It's very traditional. It's you know, there's some very clear roles, except for maybe the Bane and Oracle. It's a bit
Also the Underlord. I haven't seen this hero in a long time.
they're
I
very
don't like Underlord.
poor actually. You look at the supports for Bane and Mirana Ganks against the supports for Prime Courier. Although I think Crystal Maiden somehow got the kill on the Underlord after she died. I'm not really sure how that happened. So it's a nice gold injection her way. And Ogre, he got a kill on the PA as well. The nice multicast.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, I guess the Radiant supports really benefit from having more farm. Like they actually scale very nicely to the late game.
Yeah. Oracle and Bane on the other hand, like I guess Bane with a BKB is super nice. He's not even going for a BKB, he's going for, or an 8th lens is probably the normal build, but he's going for a 4-star first, which is...
Can you force staff people out of the Winter's Curse? Does that work?
I mean they're all facing towards the center, so like, I think if they were like right next to the target and then you force staff them out, that could work.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's not too good, but force staff mostly for the Sprout and the Drow, I guess.
I mean, one thing you could do as well is force staff the actual target who's gotten Winter's Curse and then try and get them away from everyone else.
Yeah, but I don't think that works too well.
It seems very situational, right? Like, you have to be facing the right direction away from the rest of your team, and it's like, I'm not convinced about that.
Yeah.
And we're back into the game. Cakes topping the net worth chart is almost 1,000 gold ahead of the PA. And PA got a lot of help in the lane as well with the Oracle denying the range creep all the time. So, bit of Malice and the Firestorm comes out, but seems like they're not going to get too much here. This is pretty difficult for either team to push in. You've got the Splinter Blast spam, which can instantly take out the range creep and really hamper the push. And then you've got the Underlord and Sniper as well. So this pretty difficult here.
Prophet and Drow getting so much space.
Yeah, I mean they're just splitting up the team, trying to draw them away. But I mean Underlord can hold this tower for a very long time. They don't have any jump, to be honest. How are they gonna get top of the Underlord?
Pushing out lanes.
Yeah, that's true.
7-second cooldown on a Splinter Blast, and it one-shots the range creep.
Alright, well Nature's Prophet gets Fiend's Grip, so he's gonna go down quick and easy death again, but it's a 3-man rotation, so it's a pretty big commitment for Nature's Prophet. He is the offlaner.
Now mid they're going on this Underlord. I don't think they can kill him, but
yeah, probably not.
This also means that Drow doesn't have any pressure right now. So
Alright, CM gets spotted out here. And she's gonna go down pretty quickly. And also with this Drought Aura, look how fast this Winter Wyvern attacks. Pretty unexpected. He's not really going the right way. He should use the Arctic Bend to get on top of the cliff, but he gets ensnared by the Fate's Edict. But the Winter's Curse comes out. Looks like Bane's gonna go down. THC was looking for the False Promise, but didn't end up casting in time. Maybe thought it wasn't worth it. And 4 bounty runes going the way of Prime Courier.
Yeah.
Ogre's going for a fast Aether Lance, and I like this. In all honesty, he should go for the gold talent. Like the cast range talent, it's nice, but it's so hard to say no to 90 gold per minute.
Yeah, 90 gold per minute is so good, so good.
So it's not going for a Midas actually. It's very interesting there. And
that's painful.
A beautiful a Wrath of Nature kills all the creeps for Ogre to farm up. What a teammate.
Yeah.
So
I love it when it happens.
this is also interesting from NP. He went phase drums into a blade
Mid
mail. So
tower
he wants to
denied.
fight, which is pretty uncommon for a Nature's Prophet.
Oh, this build. Yeah, I have not seen this
It's
build
pretty
in a long
old
time.
school, right? Like it reminds me of like the 5 Wraith bands into blade mail build.
Was it Eternal? No, it was Bone 7. It was the same team as Eternal Envy, but I think it was Bone 7 who started doing this blade mail build, and yeah, it's pretty weird.
It's pretty retro. I haven't seen it in a while. I don't know if it can still work. Microsoft, they smoked up, so these observer wards aren't going to spot them out, and Drow could be in danger. The shrapnel comes out, and Lieutenant Dan in a lot of trouble now. He looks like he's just going to get blown up here. And CM drops her ulti for this, so I think she's going to go down as well. Cancels the ulti, but there's no way she's going to get out now. The Wrath of Nature snipes down the PA.
Yeah,
So-
and they're also gonna get this bottom tower, so overall still good trade for the Radiant.
Yeah, they lost the Drow though, so this push is going to take a little bit longer than expected. Drow
They
also
didn't
not
get the last
spamming
bit
out
on the tower, though.
her aura. Her aura's off cooldown, unacceptable. Especially with the siege creep wave as well.
But that's alright.
Yeah.
That's still a really good trade for.
I'm
Dire.
memeing a little bit, but
Sorry for the Radiant.
alright. Yeah, it seems like Microsoft Bane and Mirana Ganks are getting just outplayed a
Getting
little bit.
outmaneuvered.
Yeah. But at the
But,
same
you know-
time, like these heroes are pretty good for this, right? They're really fast at pushing in the waves. They can take towers on their own. Morris, he might go down. He's in a lot of trouble. He gets false promised, so it looks like he'll be okay.
Pretty
But
early Oracle out there.
see how much damage came out of the Winter Wyvern there,
Yeah.
and
This
he's going for an Ags next, as I expected he would.
Yeah, this hero's pretty insane.
Yeah, and he's also got an arcane rune, so 14 seconds on the Arctic Burn. It looks like the Bane spotted out the Winter Wyvern Shadow Amulet. But from the Crystal Maiden? Who has the
Going
Shadow?
for a Glimmer
no,
Cape,
no.
I guess?
No, Drow has a Shadow Amulet. She's going
Oh.
for a Shadow Blade. It's
Like
nice. It
maximum
means that the
rack
PA has to bring detection when she goes for the kill on Drow, which is an item slot that she can't use for damage. Top lane,
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet, he's going to take out this tower, and there's not much the PA can do to contest the PA. She better not stay too long, because she might get caught out here. But again, there's not really much catch on the side of Prime Courier.
Dude, all of Radiant's towers are still alive. All of them.
Yeah,
This is
except,
crazy.
but it's almost going down, but looks like Nature's Prophet will come here and push it out. And NP also going for a Shadow Blade, so a lot of emphasis on the PA to bring detection, and the first time these Shadow Blades get revealed, I'm worried that they're just going to be able to get away, and a very fast Roche.
Oh my
They
God.
saw them go in, smoked up PA, this goes down
this-
really
this Roche is
fast,
gonna
there's not
die
much
soon.
left. PA throws the dagger in, the shrapnel comes out now, so Dextro, he might be the first casualty here. It looks like Prime Courier, there's decided to back up for now, but Roche is really low, a big assassinating
Nice
crit,
save.
and Dextro, he gets saved by the Cold Embrace. Looks like he was still going to go down here to the Firestorm. Nature's Prophet, Bane in a lot of trouble. The Nature's Prophet comes in for Bane, turns on the Blade Mail, but the mech will save the Bane for the time being, and Nature's Prophet now in a lot of trouble. Assassinate comes out, and he's going to get taken down by the Purifying Flames.
Two down on the Radiant side. Now they can't do
Yeah,
it.
and Sniper, he's just been doing so much damage with these shrapnels from the side. Great positioning from him, keeping him safe.
Yeah.
And they still
Yeah,
have false
definitely.
promise as well, so even if Prime Courier managed to get the jump, Cold Embrace, Winter's Curse onto the Oracle, but Oracle's not going to go down here. The Fiend's Grip in the meantime on the Winter Wyvern, and Winter Wyvern's going to go down. This is becoming a complete disaster very quickly. Dextro in a lot of trouble. He gets nightmared as well. So Prime Courier, they'll be able to catch up. Jerky's unable to wake him up. He activates the freezing field. PA blinks in. This could be really dangerous. PA might go down here, but he gets false promise before he goes down. He blinks out as well. Fig Leaf gonna get taken out by the respawned Winter Wyvern, who bought back. TP into the tower, instantly took out the Bane.
Yeah, this Roshan attempt is turning into a complete disaster of Radiant.
This is so scary for for Prime Courier right now.
But now they're doing the right thing. So they have two heroes split pushing, top and bottom. So now
Yeah, they
Dire's
need to
side
try and
cannot-
force it. Dire has to either go in for the Roche now or back away from this area. Winter Wyvern can take the Roche by himself at this point. It's pretty low. But maybe not. I may be overestimating. The Mars, he's in pretty deep. He gets sprouted up, but instantly chops his way out of there. Good on him for keeping a Quelling Blade this late into the game. Bane, he just TP'd bot, so this could be an opportunity. They ping the Roche pit, they ping the fact that Bane just TP'd there. So can they do this? Bane, I don't think is an integral part in this Roshan defense though. CM's gonna take out the ward on the enemy side, so this is a pretty good start for them to try and take this Roche. The Treants are spawned to act as scouts for the Dire side, for the Radiant side.
They really
wonderful.
need some sort of a jump to go on.
Yeah, I mean they have Shadow Blades now on the Nature's Prophet and the Drow Ranger, so this could be a way to get on top of the sniper. But if they do that, they also can't use the Shadow Blades to escape, so very high risk, high reward.
Detection status on Dire's side is 0.
Yeah, they
no
don't have any sentries left, but Oracle just got 3 sentries delivered to him on the Courier, so this could be a decent opportunity. They drop the sentry and take out the enemy ward instantly, and it looks like they're heading into the pit. Oh no, Underlord, he just scouts it out. He's got a Guardian Greaves as well, so it's going to be very difficult to take down the side of Microsoft.
So here's the Prophet factor. The Prophet is just pushing out bottom.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
Radiant
this
needs to send someone to defend.
This is
Otherwise,
constantly
the
going to
tower-
be a problem, right?
Yeah.
And top lane as well. I mean, they can just activate the Drow Aura and the laners will push in.
And I like this value Blightstone. The tower just goes down so much faster. So now Underlord, although Underlord has a teleport as well,
Oh,
so he can
Nature's Prophet,
still go back.
he's invis, but I don't think he can kill the Underlord. Seems
Yeah, what is he doing here?
pretty low percentage kill.
Drow might be.
Oh, Drow getting jumped by the PA. He's got a Shadow Blade, but the Assassinate will reveal him until he dies to it. Also
Yeah,
the sentry
so-
on Oracle as well. So Oracle picked up 3 more sentries for himself. This is like, I feel like the position 5 life these days. You just spend all your gold on sentries. Shadow Blade out for the Nature's Prophet, but Ogre looks like he's gonna be sacrificey, but he gets a nice multicast on the Underlord. He'll be able to get out of here.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet's back, but
This game is turning into a bit of a stalemate here. I think it's gonna be pretty hard for Radiant to take more objectives from this position, and gonna be hard for Dire's side to deal with the split push as well. So it's probably gonna go into a late game stage, and I wonder who actually has the upper hand here late game.
I feel like Sniper is like the one, like they can't reach the Sniper, right? That kind of just seems like the logical option.
Winter Wyvern just picked up the Aghanim Scepter, so
Yeah,
I
here we
wonder
go.
if that gives them enough range for
It
that.
still says 90 mana cost, which is kind of funky.
Yeah.
One thing I also wanted to note out, Roche is actually back to full HP. Fiend's Grip onto the Nature's Prophet, but it looks like a nice Fire Blast from the Ogre will save him. So it looks like Roche is no longer on the table for either team now that it's back to full health.
Yeah.
And
I think Radiant would be a lot more ahead if they just did
Fire Blast on the Underlord, but he's going to be okay. He's going for an Atos next, so trying to get a little bit more catch for his team. And Ogre gonna go for a Crimson Guard, and I do like this, although it's not the most effective item against PA. And as you say that, Crystal Maiden gets blown up by the PA. And Nightmare onto the Ogre as well, so Ogre looks like he's gonna go down as well. He's pretty trapped here, and don't think he's got any chance out. Assassinate will cancel the TP, and pretty optimistic.
So Radiant loses 2 supports, but their towers are still intact.
Yeah,
They might
looks
still
like
try
they're
to
gonna
defend this
eventually
bot
get this
tower,
bot
yeah.
tower, but Winter Wyvern's here now. Maybe looking to turn this
Pusher
one
blast,
around.
wave dive. Yeah.
Nature's Prophet TP's in it as well. They're gonna try and go for the 25-minute bounty runes, and Fig Leaf, he's
don't
gonna
have
be
the
the first
PA here.
casualty here, and looks like they'll be able to get this rune here. So 3 bounty runes going the way of
Winter
Prime
Wyvern.
Courier again. Yeah, Winter Wyvern just shredded that Bane.
That's so much damage. Like that's insane. But he is running into mana issues. I see.
So the Crystal Maiden's sword. This is the 4D chest, dude.
Yeah, I know why they picked those global auras now. Both of them help out the Winter Wyvern so much. But
Yeah.
even then, like he still needs a lot of mana to
Oof.
constantly activate his Arctic Burn.
I mean, he doesn't need it all the time, right?
It's True, but like all his spells cost a lot of mana, I think.
Yeah, he's not building any like mana items or like int items explicitly. He's going for a Hurricane Pike now, so he's gonna have 1150 attack range. Pretty absurd.
It's a way for him to get out of the roots, and also for him to chase down the sniper.
He can also get some space created if PA decides to jump him, right? And there's Cold Embrace in the late game as well. They're all magic damage, physical damage on the side of Bane, Mirana, Ganks. Underlord, his damage is negligent, and so is the Oracle and the Bane. So this winter weapon pick is looking pretty good. Drow, she might be in a little danger here. Shrapnel comes out. They get the Shadow Blade on the Drow, and she's gonna be able to get away here. But she walks right into a sentry though.
But they won't chase.
Yeah.
The Dire's like kind of getting cornered a little bit. If this keeps going on like this, I think Radiant will just out-farm Dire.
The gold lead has been 4k for the last few minutes though.
Yeah, I feel like CM could be maybe take advantage of this and just like going to the jungle to a few way or.
I mean, compare her to the Bane and Oracle, right? Or maybe actually she's around the same level, but she has a Glimmer Cape now. That's some quality of life. Dexter goes down in the mid lane, just gets jumped by. I mean, it took the PA and the Sniper to kill him. And Sniper, he's geared up for the late game. He bought a Midas. I'm pretty sure he didn't have it earlier, but maybe I wasn't checking.
I'm not sure, but 25% cooldown reduction, really good with the Midas.
Yeah, I mean, I think Midas is like pretty worth on Sniper just because of that.
Yeah. So now the Draw is gonna farm up the jungle, and CM is gonna be the one pushing out top. I feel like that's the right choice.
Yeah, it's fine if you lose the CM as well. Like, it's not a big deal.
The Radiant bottom tower finally falls.
Yeah, so
it's the first tower for the Dire team.
They don't have the best building hitters either. Sniper's pretty nice because it's safe, but he doesn't take it very quickly. Yeah, Shadow Blade from Nature's Prophet, but it's not really sure how they can kill the Morris here. Yeah, he's just gonna TP out of there.
Yeah.
So Lieutenant Dan going for a Silver Edge next makes a lot of sense against the PA. Kid Wonderful has finished up an Orchid. Should be pretty nice for him. It lets him dive the back lines and just take out the Bane. It's fine if he I mean, like, they both have ways of stopping the Nature's Prophet, right? The disarm on the Oracle, and Bane can just sleep him. So if they're caught alone, Nature's Prophet can take him out by himself now.
Yeah, but he kind of has to Orchid the Oracle. That's kind of his whole plan, I guess, is to just go on the back lines and Orchid the Oracle so that he can't save anyone.
But I kind of maybe. Alright, well, Cakes force staffs aggressively forward. He gets assassinated for his troubles. Winter's Curse onto the Bane before the Bane's grip comes out mid animation. So good heads up play from Cakes, being able to save himself there. Nature's Prophet taking bot in the meantime. The Dark Rift comes in, not bringing anyone in the Uber with him. And Sniper in a lot of danger here. He gets chased down by the Winter Wife, but he just manages to force staff his way out of there.
Meanwhile, Prophet in a bit of trouble.
He has a Blade Mail, but it's over, so Ultra Magnus doesn't have to worry about killing himself anymore. But this tower, it's almost dead. It's in deny range, so we'll see if they decide to do it.
It's not quite worth it though. The Prophet is by far the most farm core on, not by far, but the most farm core on the Radiant side, so that gave away a lot of gold for the Dire.
Yeah. Sniper has actually managed to take over the net worth lead, the Midas and cooldown reduction. Finally kicking off, paying off. And PA didn't go for a Battle Fury either, so she's not really in it for the late game. She's going to have a lot of trouble scaling into the late game, but right now it does a ton of damage. Dexter, he's going to get blown up here. The Deso on the PA, he actually gets the triple multicast on the PA, but the Assassinate will finish off the Ogre. False Promise was forced out onto the PA. A nice 3-man Nova will slow them down by 50%, so they're crawling at a snail's pace.
Yeah. So how does the Radiant take fights? I feel like for the last 20 minutes almost, they've just been avoiding fights all around.
I think they just need to find pickoffs. They have no way of initiating like these big 5-on-5 engagements. Neither team does, to be honest. So I think they're both kind of gonna follow the same game plan as to find pickoffs. The Fiend's grip onto the Winter Wyvern. Frostbite doesn't cancel Fiend's grip anymore. Freezing Field comes out, but it's instantly Nightmare. Cake's in a lot of trouble here, and looks like he's going to be able to crawl away.
Nice,
the urn ticking away, but it looks like he's going to be okay. He manages to get the Winter Wyvern kill as he leaves.
Yeah, that was Underlord and a sniper hitting the Oracle.
In the Winter Wyvern?
You mean the Winter Curse?
Oh, okay, that's what happened.
Yeah, he got the Winter Curse off on the Oracle.
Well, Dextro, Ultra Magnus, he might be in a bit of danger. The Silver Edge breaks him early, and he might go down.
Cancel. He's dead. Wow. There's so much damage on the
Soul Burn would have finished him off as well. Like I said, PA, she's only got the +6 armor from the phase boots. The rest of the armor is
That's exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they're doing.
Treants are coming. Nature's Prophet, he picked up the +10 armor instead of the +4 Treants, which is also quite interesting. I feel like...
Look at these attacks.
Oh my god, they attack so fast.
Holy crap.
Drow's gonna take the Aegis.
What a combo. Yeah, I didn't think about the Bloodlust plus the Drow aura, so now Drow has how much attack speed? 492.
Drow gives 121 and the Bloodlust gives 60.
492 attack speed on Drow. That's almost maximum, right?
No, max is 700. I looked this up earlier today. Alright, well, Sniper, he's getting a decent amount of damage from the high ground, but they just start shelling him from so far away. Winter Wyvern has a billion attack range and Prophet TP behind him. Prophet, he gets a sprout on THC as well. THC has no way to get out of these trees. Big Leaf gets almost taken down by the Arctic Burn. 2 more hits will finish him off and THC goes down as well. Just the Underlord left, and Prime Courier, they're blowing this game wide open now.
Yeah, like, they're doing so much damage with the Bloodlust and the Drow aura.
And buyback from Sniper as well. One thing I'm worried about is Winter Wyvern's almost out of mana, but it's 30 mana per second, so he can still fly for 6 seconds, which is a pretty long time. All this mana regen as well. Looks like they're just gonna back out. They forced the Sniper and the Oracle to buy back, so this is already a win for them. They just need to find the Sniper one more time, and this game could very quickly end.
I think that was a good choice. They can just go back,
take the bot tower. I mean, this is deniable, so looks like they might just deny it.
Control off the entire Radiant side of the map, and then it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, look at these observer wards, right? Like the whole jungle is controlled, which means like it's pretty obvious where Microsoft are. Well, Nature's Prophet in the meantime, he gets rooted by the ASOS. Looks like he's gonna get taken down here. I mean, it should be very clear where Microsoft are, right? Like this whole left side of the jungle is warded. So if they're not there, they're probably in this other side of the map.
Yeah. So now they have to wait a minute for the Prophet to be back, but after that, they'll probably go.
Oh no, Bloodthorn and Silver Edge for the Nature's Prophet. So 2 ways to cancel the evasion from the PA, and also another Silver Edge on the Drow Ranger.
Yeah, Silver is really good this game. Also turns off Underlord's aura.
I mean, Drow, she has a BKB, so we'll be able to get out of the Bloodthorn and not get breaking. And also going for an Aghanim Scepter. What is... It makes Blur like a short cooldown or something like that, right? I don't know, I think this one's like... I guess it could work actually. He's having a lot of trouble staying alive, so a decreased cooldown on Blur could be really helpful for him. I don't think he's struggling in damage either. Like he's got BKB Basher, so.
Yeah, I've never seen PA's act before. That's
I haven't seen it either.
But I feel like PA is gonna be mostly useless this game because of how hard the Cold Embrace counters her. Like,
yeah, for sure.
If you Cold Embrace her target, like what is she gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, she's jumped in like aggressively. She's probably blown the BKB already. It's gonna be pretty tough.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard for her to insta kill anyone except the CM, I think. This Wyvern has 3.3k HP. Jeez.
Do you think this is like maybe rapier territory for her? Because like
A quantity of
I feel like that's the only way she's gonna be able to get the the explosive impact that PA normally has, and she can just
Morris
try and get
died
level
mid.
25 and get the triple dagger talent. Also, the Morris getting blown up in mid by the Winter Wyvern and Nature's Prophet, and looks like they want to push when the Underlord's down. Maybe try and force him to buy back here.
They still have Aegis, but I think this is probably gonna get reclaimed soon.
Oh no, this is all yellow. He's getting chased down here. This Oracle Winter Wyvern attachment is huge.
Oh my
What
god!
the
look
hell?
at- What is?
And he's got more than
This is
30
fair.
mana regen per second. He can constantly be in this
Prophet
mode.
died.
Prophet died in the
I think he
meantime.
got jumped down by the PA.
Yeah, I mean, PA can actually didn't even have to blow BKB for it. Just blew up the Nature's Prophet before he had a chance to react. Probably
they
got like
did
a
take
first
top
hit bash
tower.
or something. Seems like the most likely case.
Now they can take shrines.
Yeah. It's not the Aegis for a little bit, but probably best not to make moves with it. It seems like it's almost over.
Look at their attack speed. It seems like they have hacks going on or something.
Yeah, dude. And
Like,
also Drought almost
when
has
do
a
you ever
butterfly.
see a Winter Wyvern attack like this? What?
Aegis is reclaimed. Alright.
How does he have so much HP?
Bane and Mirana Ganks, they're smoked up. They see Dextro TP. He actually cancels it. He would have made it out because Sniper didn't take the level 20 talent. DD
PA
on the
double
PA, but doesn't seem like she wants to make anything happen. Actually, also took the cleave talent at level 15. So maybe this is why I haven't really been seeing Battle Fury recently on PA, because this. You no longer have to choose between the armor corruption and the cleave, so why not take both? The lifesteal is it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
But I don't think this level 4 minus armor, minus 4 armor is like. It feels very level 15 talent like, right? It feels like it's still a level 15
Yeah,
talent. The number
I mean,
should maybe be
not
bigger.
It's like, I mean, Blightstone is -3 armor, right? That's
It's
a 300
minus 2,
gold
isn't
item.
it?
Is it?
Oh, nice. Nightmare before the Fire
minus
Blast
2.
comes out. Dextro might be in a bit of trouble here. It's a long duration Fortune's End. Fully charged and the Enfeeble as well. He pops the Crimson
Yeah.
Guard a bit early. And
Just gonna take the shrine.
they're in perfect vision. This is, if they wanted to take a fight, this is the best time to do it because they have all the vision. But they lost the shrine now, it's a little bit too late. Nature's Prophet, he TP's bot.
Ganks
He's gonna go for Ultra
yeah.
Magnus here. And Ultra Magnus, he's got a BKB CP. Okay, but he's blur pop straight away. He should immediately know he's in a lot of danger. He instantly BKB's TP out. Good heads up play by the PA there. And
Meanwhile,
Fortune's End
Sniper in
on
a
the
bit of
sniper.
trouble.
Be okay.
Oh,
Big
they
Leaf
get
gets
the Bane.
blown up again. And Winter Wyvern's got an MKB now. Who cares about PA's evasion? Underlord
my
getting
God.
sniped down here.
This is the
Sniper!
duel.
He's
Look
taking
at-
so much damage!
Dyer's top barracks are under attack.
It's the
Winter
duel
Wyvern
between
has
the snipers.
3400 HP.
Who's the better sniper? We'll
Oh
find
my
out.
god. Why am I still picking Sniper? Let's pick Winter Wyvern every time. Look at this!
Right?
Step
Sniper
aside.
cannot duel the Wyvern at all.
Yeah, I mean, he's disarmed as well. PA, now with the
Look at
MKB
his
on Winter
PA,
Wyvern,
melting.
getting melted. And the big BKB, freezing field in, the knockback doesn't cancel the stun. And the 4-star forward on the CM kills the sniper with the freezing field.
What? That's crazy.
And Winter Wyvern, he's just shelling out so much damage here. Look at him go. He's getting pretty low. He holds and braces up. He's gonna get Fiend's Grip, it
Don't
looks
know about
like.
this.
Looks like Winter Wyvern
Got
gets
talent.
puffed here, and Jakey
crit
gets
him.
puffed as well. Big crits from the PA. Fiend's Grip on the Drow as well, so Drow looks like also going to be in a lot of trouble. And Kid
Looks
Wonderful
like
is going to be the
they-
last one standing, so actually, all things considered, they lost 2 racks though, but they managed to wipe most of Bane and Mirana Ganks. Still a very favorable trade for Prime Courier, and they only get the bounty runes as well. Nature's Prophet, he's going to grab the 2 bot, and he can TP top in 5 seconds
He has
as well.
the nullifier now.
Yeah, the Son of Doom build.
Degradation.
Double damage picked
He
up
can
as well.
pick up the runes at top as well.
Loving those invulnerable towers.
Don't know if he wants to go there. Although he sees 5-man mid, so
Yeah.
he should know it's safe.
I mean, they're finally taking the mid tower 40 minutes into the game. This is pretty late.
Tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drow force-stuffed the CM forward to get a bigger freezing field. Dexter gets jumped here, so he's gonna get instantly taken out. And 4 heroes down on Bane, Amazon Prime Courier.
No buyback
this
on
is
Winter
actually
Wyvern.
pretty bad.
Dire's bottom tower
But
Nature's
bottom lane,
Prophet's gonna push, and this is
with
the last
double
lane.
damage.
The
But he
backdoor
doesn't have the
protection,
creep wave.
it's almost there. He needs to push the creep wave in.
More middle tower.
Looks like they're gonna go for a bit of a base trade here, but Winter Wyvern, he's still down for 50 seconds.
But top lane is also
Ogre
gonna
buys
push in.
back. Drought, she's back in 19 seconds. I don't think she wants to buy back at this point. The Uber Lord is
keeping
going
back.
home, so they're trying to get out of here. They're unable to separate
Don't
the
take
Ogre,
back.
the Underlord from the rest of his team.
I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of an early Underlord.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're
round.
worried about the Winter Wyvern buyback, but still 25 seconds on the sidelines. Roche is back up Aegis and Cheese, and this is going to be a lot easier for them to take. They're 13k gold ahead now, which in the 40-minute mark doesn't mean as much as like earlier in the game, but it's still a pretty significant lead for them.
Yeah, I think if Radiant gets Aegis, it's gonna be really hard for the Dire. They do scan it out, so they're gonna come and contest.
I mean, what's to stop this Winter Wyvern from just taking the racks from the low ground?
If he's dead, then he can't do that.
Alright, well, it looks like this is going to be the last stand for Bane and Mirana Ganks. If they don't win this
So,
fight,
5-man
but this
round from the Dire
this Roche
side.
is going down so quickly. Jerky, he reveals himself. He reveals that they have a ward on the high ground. And Roche getting
They're
really
just
low,
going
but Roche
for
is
it.
going to
They're
go
going
down, and no one's there to contest.
no.
Lieutenant Dan picks up the Aegis, Cakes picks up the cheese, and it's time to start slaying fools. And
Cheers 3
Nature's
also goes
Prophet
down.
in the meantime
Also-
takes the T3 at bot, and it's time they're trying to retreat here. Looks
Sniper
like
is in
Bane
base.
might be the first target here. The CM ulti goes down, but a nice
There's nothing.
Winter's Curse on the Phantom Assassin will slow them down a bit. BKB TP out, so it looks like it's going to be okay. But the
Underlord
Underlord, he's dead now. Nature's Prophet just taking the base in the meantime. PA instantly has to go and defend this. Gets a nice bash onto Nature's
Shadow
Prophet,
Blade,
but
no
Nature's
detection.
Prophet's going to be able to get out of here. He's got the break and the Orchid now, so he can definitely turn this one around. There's no detection here. And
But no
TFC,
Underlord.
TFC has a gem,
No
but
BKB.
he's going to die pretty quickly to the enemy's side. So he needs to be very careful. He still has false. He doesn't have false promise yet. 10 seconds. Oh, PA jumps in and kills
boy.
the Nature's Prophet. A bit of a throw there. Not turning on the the blade nail in time.
Just went in
But
there.
this Rax is going
Not
down
bad.
so fast, and it's going to be Mega Creeps from Amazon Prime Courier. I don't really know how you can come back at this point. Sniper getting chased down by the Winter Wyvern. He almost goes down there, but a nice false promise will save him. But I don't know how Bane and Mirana Ganks can hold this. Looks like this game is going to be over.
Dire's middle tower is now
PA with a triple dagger talent. Jumps in on top of the Drow. Almost takes her out instantly, but a cold embrace will save her.
Yeah.
Assassinate not able to finish her off either. And with this blur talent, PA is going for a rapier. I think this is definitely the right choice. Gets purged
Prophet doesn't
instantly.
have buyback. He's gonna die.
But Winter's Curse onto the Oracle. Prophet bites back instantly, and Cakes
Getting low.
has to cold embrace himself, force stuff
That's
out of
cheap.
there.
Oh,
Freezing
CMO.
field from the CM, but the disarm
Magic
will
immune.
save the Fig Leaf for the time being. Sniper gets fire blasted. He gets jumped on. False promise from THC will save him for the time being, but do they have the heals to save him? The orb is still red, so he's going
Buyback
to take
on
some
Oracle.
damage. He might actually still go
Oh,
down
buyback
here,
on
and buyback from the Oracle will just barely save him in time. He almost popped there. Bane will go down in the meantime. Another triple dagger comes out. Lieutenant Dan forces us aggressively forward, and Sniper's going to go down. He has buyback.
It's
Sniper
buyback.
buys back. Oracle dies back here, and Ultra Magnus,
That's
he gets
damage.
blown up as well. Sniper just trying to attack people from the high ground, but the throne goes down. GG is called, and Prime Courier take the victory.
Wow. What a
A
strat.
lot of clutch plays from Bane and Mirana Ganks right at the end there, but it just wasn't quite enough. That Winter Wyvern
Yeah.
pick was insane. I've never seen this before.
The amount of damage output on those heroes is just way too much.
Cakes did 49,000 damage that game.
Damn. Yeah, I think Microsoft did not see this coming at all. Like, I didn't see this coming. This is a 9th pick Draw Ranger,
Yeah,
and it just like rounded up the lineup for them perfectly.
I mean, no one expects the mid-winter wyvern. That's wow.
Right.
All right, well, I'm excited
mean,
for game number 2,
if it-
to be honest.
If it's a 4th pick Winter Wyvern though, should you expect it?
I mean, okay, they had CM, Nature's Prophet, Ogre, and you see Winter Wyvern. Where's Wyvern going? He's there's like we mentioned during the draft. There's like the Seb style offlane Winter Wyvern, but that was the clear misdirection.
Yeah. When you pick 4 supports in a row, who's the actual support?
Oh, who knows? This is what a wild game.